But it does have these little hairs on every part, on the stem, on the leaves. And these little hairs have chemicals in them, including formic acid. And when you touch them, they go into your skin, and there's like a little bulb at the base that bursts, and you get stung, essentially. And some people really react, and you might get like some raised bumps on your skin. But it's really not harmful, and it does go away after a while. And there are actually some plants that you can crush up and rub that will take the sting away. I haven't seen any of those plants growing around, otherwise I would point them out. Vinegar works? Okay, so plantain and yellow dock. Both, if you know what they look like, you can take those, crush them up, and rub it on where you've been stung.
How are you holding it?
Well, I don't mind being stung. And has anybody ever heard of the phrase grasp the nettle? So basically what that comes from is if you kind of hold, and you can sort of see the hairs go slightly in an upward direction. So if I were to just gently brush up against the nettle plant going down, I'm going to get stung. But if I hold it, if I grasp it and kind of pull down along, then I'm not getting stung. In the UK, they actually have an annual raw nettle eating competition where you sit down and you have a mound of stinging nettle in front of you, and the person who gets through it the fastest wins. So it's also possible to eat it raw, although I wouldn't necessarily recommend it unless you're particularly brave and want to give it a try.
No.
Actually, I think you can roll the leaves and then the stinging goes away.
That's the trick. That's the trick, is rolling the leaf. But drying it and cooking it destroys that stinging property. And once you do that, you have an absolutely fantastic plant. This plant is loaded with vitamins and minerals and nutrients. It's rich in iron, so it's particularly